Looks like a certain young lady is still jet-lagged. Just so you know, it's 12 p.m. here in the States. Oh, but if I remember it right, a certain night owl I know usually stays up past midnight. I've been good lately, haven't I? Besides, you should have a lot more to share when it comes to sleep duration. I do have 3 days, but I'm not using that time to prepare for the conference. Because a certain little miss wanted to visit my grad school lab. Our time together is for you and you alone, not to be interrupted by anything else. Yes, it's a very important place to me. This feeling, it's like inviting you into my past. It should be formal and worth all your anticipation. The furnishings in that house are a bit misleading. The radio and grandfather clock in the living room are just for show, and the steel kettle in the kitchen is fitted onto the countertop. As for the fan and television, oh, and that sewing machine too, they're all still functional. In a sense, you can call them antiques. I had to find something to do while you were asleep. Actually, I was just curious. I didn't expect the owner of the house to keep this style, or even deliberately maintain it. Yes, Dr. Lawson brought the entire lab staff here. It was fall, and we had just completed a multi-stage experiment. The experiment took longer than expected, and almost everyone was exhausted. Fortunately, it turned out better than we thought. Then, Dr. Lawson offered to take us out, whether to celebrate or to simply take a much-needed break. If you put it like that, yes. At first, we thought we'd either hang out at a nice restaurant or watch a show at the theater. We didn't know until we all received an email from Dr. Lawson that we were given a 5-day break, and the destination of our trip was this farm. Not exactly. After that, we basically made this place a subdivision of our lab and almost moved the equipment here. If the farm owners hadn't been Dr. Lawson's friends, we would have been thrown out. The owner of this farm is an old Chinese man. He and his wife moved here when they were young and built this orchard themselves. Perhaps because the past was such a long time ago, they needed something more tangible to preserve the memories. I suppose. I'm keeping my memories alive. Because I didn't come here alone. I'm revisiting this place with my girlfriend, so I'm taking a much closer look to memorize every detail of you now. We ate apples. Of course it does. It was a full apple course, to be precise. Apple pie, apple pancakes, apple salad, apple casserole. And we'll eat them all. I wasn't lying when I told you I had to find things to do while you slept. What's on your mind? I was wondering if an apple would fall on my head. What about you? Oh, is the story about a prince? That's not how I remember it. So in your story, who would you be? Because it knows everything? Miss Magic Mirror, I've been poisoned. You can kiss me now. Dr. Lawson is giving lectures in London this week. Kurt's running the lab now. We both worked under Dr. Lawson, and he stayed to continue his research after graduation. Today, he happens to be out with his students, networking with other labs. Well, they aren't coming back today. Let's just enjoy, as he says. That seat by the window was my favorite in the lab. I sat there every time, so it became my workplace. Even if I came in late, no one would have taken the seat. I didn't have a seat in the library, though. To be honest, I never knew whether the ones doing research early in the morning were really up that early, or if they just stayed up all night. When the weather was nice, some professors would have lectures out on the lawn. This vending machine stole coins. I wonder if it's fixed now. Most students live here, and everyone has a private room to themselves. Yes, we usually took breaks here while waiting for test results to come in. Sometimes we'd even play a game of NOU. It was a tradition, in fact. There was something, actually. Before the result of an important experiment came out, we'd always ask a certain colleague to touch the machine and pray to it. And the result would turn out well, or even better than expected, most of the time. Guess I was really surprised back then. I didn't know it was such a big day. Their reason for emailing me about it was that I'd get the message sooner, and that turned out to be true. I'll put these in the car. Wait here for me. Should we have dinner in the organic restaurant at the farm? It's close by, so we can retire early tonight. Or should we go somewhere farther for some local dishes? Yes, it's really bright, like an apple. Before that, I also have something important to do. I now understand the meaning of those times I once considered meaningless. It turns out there are a lot of people in my dreams. You're right. People are complicated and greedy. Because of you, I've accepted a lot of things, and I want even more. I'm curious how much you'll change me, and what surprises you will bring to my life. At the same time, I'm looking forward to it. Miss Magic Mirror, can you tell me, what do I look like to you now? I can feel your gentle gaze. It makes me feel seen and loved by you. It makes me happy and satisfied. It's you owning me that makes me whole. Stay with me forever. In this world, only you will truly know this version of me.